Hey, what's up, everybody? Good Fella Moto here. I don't post. I'm trying to get started, and I don't know even where to begin, to be completely honest. One thing that I thought about doing is I have a 2020 Honda Civic Hatchback, and love this car. It's a 2020 Honda Civic Hatchback Sport. It does have the CVT. It does have the 1.5 turbo, which makes like 180 horsepower, some numbers of torque, like 168, I believe. Car has plenty for me. Heck, I get like 38 miles to the gallon with it on my commute. And, I mean, that's the name of the game now, you reckon? Anyway, do 5 things that I hate about the car. Make this short and sweet. First thing that I absolutely hate, and I don't know why, is that Honda cannot integrate intermittent like wiping on their wipers. You get slow, fast, and faster. Like, why? Why can't I have 37 settings like I do in every? I mean, I have a 1990 Ford Ranger that has more settings than this car. That's probably a really nitpick, but I haven't heard that on anybody else's list on their Honda Civic thing, and that was one of the first things that I found within 24 hours of owning this car, is that I didn't like about it. Second thing I don't like about this car is the factory sound system. I have the touch screen. I mean, it's great, very responsive, really, easy to use, but shoot, these speakers, I had to, pretty much within a month, ran out and spent, almost $400 on a system to have, which I installed it. I've installed systems in about everything that I've ever owned. But I had a TC at one point. I had a 2015 Scion TC right before this car. Man, that thing had a killer sound system. It thumped right straight out of the factory. And this thing, it's just like, it's like the first gen AirPods. It's like the first gen AirPods sound quality compared to AirPods Pro. All right. This list is going to be a little bit harder than I thought it would be. The first 2 were pretty easy, but the third one, I would have to say, is the factory headlights that don't come with LEDs or HIDs, which easily remedied. I threw a set of, I think they were like 80 or 90 bucks. Some, LED headlights in it, fixed that problem. Neat little mod. Let's see, what else do I not like about it? It's got a good ride. It rides amazing. So there's that. Let's see. The factory exhaust is really too quiet for you buy a Sport. Okay, I can understand if you go out and buy an EX or whatever else, the EXT or the LX or whatever, all the trims Honda makes. And I know this isn't an SI. I'm probably going to get beat up in the comment section that, well, you should have bought a Type R or you should have bought an SI. But, the Sport is kind of like the budget. It's that's the way I see it. I got this pretty low, very well equipped for $20-something thousand, and very good, very nice car. But I do wish the exhaust note was just a tick louder, just a little more aggressive. Something like a Fiat of Bart would be really cool. I've actually seen a lot of videos where people have taken the mufflers off or put aftermarket exhaust on, which no big deal. Good grief, you just buy that and throw it on in an afternoon, no big deal. Transmission in this car is very, very good. Like, I've had 2 or 3. Well, I can't say that I've had them. I've drove 2 or 3 different CVT transmissions, and this by far is like the best. This thing, it mimics shifts, which I know everybody, that defeats the purpose of a CVT, but it makes me feel good. It brings joy to my heart. That's pretty much all that matters to me, is I want to, enjoy the car that I drive. And this car does that. The paddle shifters, I understand how a transmission works. I drove a manual transmission shoot, for 10 years. This is the first car in a long time that I've had that's an automatic, and I just got tired of shifting the gears on my daily commute. I don't know. You know, if I was to buy a sports car, a real sports car, a Civic Sport is not a sports car, but if I was to buy like a Mustang GT or a 370Z, something like that, then yes, I would want a manual transmission, BRZ, FRS, whatever, you know, the other variants of that car, the GT86. Yes, I would buy a manual transmission. There would be no ifs, ands, or buts that it would be a manual transmission. This transmission, though, it's really good. You know, like I said, the paddle shifters, they do a great job. Very fun to drive. This is turning into a list of the stuff that I like about the car. I still got one more to come up with. I should have wrote a script out for this, but you know, I'm lame and I'm trying to get YouTube started. I'm wanting to, but last thing that I would say, would be, the doors. They put this plastic right here, which I understand if you got a higher end model, you would get some sort of leatherette, whatever it's called. But just some fabric would have been nice there. Same stuff they put on the seats would have been really cool. You know, so just some accent. I just don't like, I feel like I'm gonna scratch it all the time. And I don't like that. I'm very particular with my car. This is, you know, I'm gonna plan on this car lasting me a long time. But anyway, I'm gonna try to start putting out some more videos, probably once or twice a week, see what I can do. This was just something that I've seen, and I thought, well, good grief, I have a 2020 Civic, and a lot of people, you know, do these little videos, and they do really well. So it's all about the algorithm with YouTube, I've understood, and you know, sorry, I'm backing up into my spot here at work. You know, YouTube isn't paying any bills yet for me, unfortunately. So, but I do also have a DRZ, not a DRZ. I want a DRZ. I should have bought a DRZ, but I do have a DR 650. I enjoy riding that. Anything with wheels and motors. I've had a couple Harleys. I've had a Honda Shadow. So this channel is kind of an intro to my channel, but also, hey, get me out there. I'm going to be trying to put up a couple videos a week. Share this, like my channel. I'm going to try to get some video footage of my motorcycle, do 5 things I hate. I'm going to try to do 5 things I like about my Civic also, 5 things I like about my DR650. I'd like to get into some motor vlogging. So if anybody hits me up in the comment section saying, hey, I'd like to, I don't know, I follow a lot of really good, like I love watching their videos like Blockhead and Maxwell and Shade Tree Surgeon, and I would like to really know kind of like what's a good setup to a Yammy Noob, all the, I mean, who don't watch all these people, but I'd like to know what their setup is, and or what a good budget setup is, because I'm on a budget. You know, I work a 9 to 5, have my bills just like everybody else, but you know, I enjoy this. This is stuff that I enjoy, and I'm like, you know, why not make a couple extra bucks? So, yeah, I'm probably gonna catch a lot of crap over filming this video while driving, but I mean, I wasn't driving, so it's a green screen. It's YouTube, good grief. So anyway, but yeah, like, share this, and see what I can do and come up with some more videos. Y'all have a good day and stay safe. Thank you. Bye.